Am I the a-hole for telling my sister to stop whining about her son's graduation speech? I, 33F, have a sister, Jane, 40F. Jane and her husband have 7 kids, 17M, 15M, 14F, 12F, 11M, 8F and 5M. Her 11-year-old son, Braxton, is graduating from elementary school later this month. Braxton is the school president and thus will be giving a speech at graduation. Jane read Braxton's graduation speech last night while we were at our mom's house for dinner, and it ended up in a massive argument. 5 years ago, my husband, 33M, and I hosted an exchange student, Justin, 15M at the time, now 20M, who is from the Philippines. Justin loves basketball, and when we found this out, we were excited for Braxton, who was 6 at the time, because he had started to play basketball, but no one else in the family was really interested. This quickly evolved into my husband and I driving Justin and Braxton to either the gym or a local sports center every day to play. I would normally supervise as I wasn't working and had no kids at the time. By the end of the year, Justin and Braxton grew close, and after Justin left, they would still talk on the phone. My husband and I would help them speak to each other. Justin started college this year after taking a gap year due to COVID. He's an international student at a college around 45 minutes away. He lived on campus this year but will be moving into Jane's house, and more specifically, Braxton's room, very soon. Braxton and Justin have spent a lot of time together since he got back to the States. I will drive up to the university with Braxton, and they will hang out. Braxton spends more time with Justin than his siblings or parents. Jane and her husband have to divide attention to 7 kids. In Braxton's graduation speech, the first person he thanks, and the one with the most written about them, is Justin. He speaks about how Justin is his role model unlike a bigger brother, and how he's helped him with basketball. Jane got upset when reading this. She asked Braxton why he would put Justin over his own relatives. He explained that he wants to be like Justin when he grow up. Justin recently started teaching him Tagalog. He said he admires how smarter Justin was for knowing different languages, and spoken about all what he admires in Justin. Jane suggested he rewrite it and include family first, but he said Justin was family to him. She argued some more before stepping out of the kitchen. I went in the living room after a bit to check on her. We're really close, and normally she opens up to me. She started to whine about how she does so much for him, and how he only likes Justin, because he's a cool kid. I brought up how I drive him places, and she whined about how she has 7 kids. She continued to whine about his speech, and I told her to stop whining and act like an adult. She got upset at me and started to argue and hasn't spoken to me since last night, where she seemed upset at me. She won't pick up my calls. Am I the a-hole?